What's up, it's your boy Steve Q back again with my magazine. We got Artist Spotlight. I got a beautiful guest today. Chicago born, Atlanta raised, Billie Jean is in the building.
That's right. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming. Alright, so let's jump into it. Obviously, you just recently in Tokyo, Japan.
Yes.
Talk about that experience.
Let's talk about Tokyo. Tokyo was amazing. I went over there and met a couple of producers and even some TV outlets out there and did my international thing. It was a great time and it opened my eyes to so many different like clothes, the fashion, the food, and which helps me with my songwriting because I write music. So it was amazing to be over there and seeing different things that I don't get to see here.
Yeah. So obviously, with being in Tokyo, you said you're a songwriter.
Yes.
I definitely want to make that a focal point.
Yeah.
You write songs. So I know you got like some inspiration being over there in Tokyo.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. The whole Harajuku Girls. It's real out there. Shout out to the Harajuku Girls. They are freaking the bomb because they don't care about, if this piece matches that piece and this and that. They just do what they feel. They work on the vibes of everything. And it was so inspirational to see all the beautiful girls down there, or up there.
So how long were you there?
I was there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I went to Tokyo as well as Mount Fuji, and that was breathtaking to see that in person. You see it online and in books and stuff, and it's breathtaking.
So you see all these pictures and stuff like
Yeah.
I'm over there, man, how beautiful this is.
Yeah. It's like New York on
Exactly.
drugs. It is literally like New York, flashing lights and, these Japanese character letters, because their letters are characters. So, and everyone was so kind and just bowed down to you and nodding their head and being polite. And, it was dope. I loved it.
You go out there by yourself? You went out there with your team?
I went out there with a couple of other people, and we just spent time exploring and meeting new people and connecting with others. Yeah.
All right, so you step into like your beginning stage of the music. Obviously, you grew up in the family, with music.
Yes.
Music.
Yeah, he played the guitar, and my mom's dad played the guitar and sang in a very popular band in Dominican Republic, so that was cool.
I like how you put it, so you came with musical.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I like the way you put that,
Jeez, see, you get it.
I get it.
Thank you.
Well,
Everybody thinks it's all about Michael, which I do love Michael. Shout out to Michael. He's an inspiration for everyone, I'm sure, who does music. But everyone always assumes it's Billie Jean's the song. And see,
I get it.
You get it.
I get it.
Okay.
So it's always been music long in the past.
Definitely.
So when did you start taking it serious?
I would have to say I actually started backup dancing for a couple of artists, like in music videos. And all of a sudden, like growing up, I always sang in the choir and chorus and did acting and everything. And one day I came across like Bone Crusher, and he was like, "Do you sing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can sing." And he was like, "Come by the studio tomorrow," and I sang for him, and that's where it all started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have an acting background.
Yeah.
So is that something that you may want to pursue more often?
Oh, definitely. I really enjoy. I've done like commercials and modeling and a TV show, and it was all fun. But music's my first love, and that's definitely where I want to go first.
Yeah. So obviously, you signed under Bones Crest's label. So tell me about what is he like? Advice he's giving you as far as.
Oh my gosh, so much. I'm so grateful for Bone Crusher because he taught me how to be professional, especially being a girl in this industry. It's so hard, being a female, and he taught me almost everything I know. Him and this producer called Rhythm D. They both taught me so much about how to work in the recording studio and how it is to do interviews and Like Bone would literally get in the studio without a pen and paper and just do it all right there. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. And he has this energy and this spirit that's always positive all the time. And I love that about him.
Definitely. And like you said, I think the biggest thing with artists, up and coming artists and just artists in general is the prep. Because I mean, no matter what, I don't care how commercial you are, I don't care how, you're a gangster rapper or if you sing it,
Yeah.
you have to be prepped on how to do interviews.
Oh yeah.
Make yourself,
Oh yeah.
Make yourself in public.
Right.
Things, the do's and don'ts. So I really think, that's big.
People don't really understand.
They
They
don't.
think you just take the mic and like,
You just start
hey, do all that, and it don't work like that,
You'll be
you know?
surprised. You'll be surprised.
The photo shoots, the makeup, the hair, the practice, the hours of dance practice, of where to hold the mic. Do I hold it up here? Do I hold it down there? Am I looking straight in the camera? Am I looking at you? It's like so many little details that people don't even realize.
And the thing is, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Because I always tell artists and stuff that we work with, you're your own brand.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
when people see these interviews and they see how you conduct yourself, see how you talk, so like you say, you want to get into the acting business, or you want to do more acting.
Right.
People are like, hey, how does she talk on camera?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always a reason behind it.
Sometimes even for acting, they want you to not sound like you're from Atlanta, or not sound, a lot of people, when I tell them I am from Atlanta, they're like, you don't sound that way. I'm like, hold on now, shawty, Donnie.
Yeah,
I can go there.
I know some people that sound like Atlanta, ATL, whatever you want to put it on. But you have the lingo and stuff. Like, let's tell you, if you in the radio, until you get in radio, when I was doing my internship at the radio station.
Yeah.
And it was like, when you're in these different markets, because any given day you can get
Switch
a job,
you up.
They can switch you up. So you can't be so,
Southern, right.
You can't be so northern.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to
just universal, and that's why I really loved that I was able to go to Japan, or anytime I can get out of America, I'm like, let's go, because I love to see new things and be open to everything,
All right, so let's jump into, so what new music do you have, that you're working on? Like, you're working on an EP, are you working on an album? Let's talk about some of the things you got coming.
Well, I'm definitely working on an EP right now. I just released my song called The Long Way. Shout out to DJ Fridays, who completely murdered the track. I recorded that when I was out in LA not too long ago, and he started playing the track, super heavy bass, and I kind of tend to like darker music for some reason.
I noticed that.
I know. Sometimes, I'm sure some people are like, she just is always dark music, and I don't know. I just love even trap or heavy bass. I like to get deep into the soul of things. So I am a happy person, though. I'm nice. Very clear PSA. Billie Jeans is a nice lady. DJ Fridays is called The Long Way. It's on SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com/The Billie Jeans with a Z. And also I had a song called How to Act with Ben Familiar. He's on there. And then I
heard both of those tracks, like you said, heavy bass.
Mixed a little ratchet with some pop and R&B. And a lot of people don't know, I started off rapping. When I was with Bone Crusher, it was rapping.
Yeah, exactly. Because I can kind of hear it too. So
yes. Bone, actually, when I was working with him, it was mainly rapping, and later on down the line, when I figured out I can write music, I was like, well, shoot, I'm fixing to sing too. so I still try to, the rapping side is still in there. It's still in there. I'm not trying to do a Nicki Minaj type of thing, but it's definitely in there.
So do you take vocal lessons as well?
Mm-hmm. I do. I practice at home as well with a vocal coach. Yeah, I got to stay on top of everything.
Yeah, I know. That's one of those things too.
And dancing. Yeah. Working out when I don't want to. Doing them sprints like four times a week. So
that's good.
it's exhausting, but when you have a passion for something, you're willing to do anything. So
I know. I interviewed another artist. They was just talking about how the stream was the vocalist of
Oh yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah. They push you to the max for sure, and then you're not supposed to eat like dairy because the mucus and flimsiness and
that's a tip. For
yes.
All inspiring singers.
Stay away from the cheese and the milk. I don't like milk, but cheese is my thing, so that's hard to part ways. I know. I cannot drink a glass of milk. Like, I will not drink a glass of milk ever. You'll never see me. Coffee I do sometimes, and I'll pour like a dash of cream, but I like almond milk. Something about milk, like I think it's that little ring that it leaves around the cup. That little white stuff, I can't do it. You can't do it.
All right, so you talked about recording in LA. So what's something that you picked up, or what do you feel is the difference between LA producers and Atlanta producers?
Ooh, gosh, I would say Atlanta is super trapped out. Sometimes a lot of the beats sound exactly the same. Exactly. That's why when I hooked up with Fridays, I was like, oh yes, this sounds international. Like, it's still trap and it still, has that ratchet flavor, but it's not so like closed-minded, with the beat. And I was able to take it, outside of with the writing, outside of just Atlanta, the same lyrics and the same. I try to use bigger words and think out the box. With that.
When you're in LA, and like you're working with these producers, like what are they telling you? Are they giving you a good feel of what LA in music is, or what?
Oh, everyone tells me just go to LA. Just move to LA. Just go. And I do love LA.
LA, we come. LA, we come. I'll be in LA 2 years.
He's coming too.
I'll be in LA in 2 years.
There you go. He spoke it. Yeah.
Maybe less than that. But I know because a lot of producers and stuff, they tell you like even with like music and film and stuff, they always say LA is like Atlanta is where you start.
Right. Yeah.
Where you finish. You get New York.
Yeah, Atlanta's very, if you're a hip hop person, a rapper, street drug dealer, rapper on the side, that's Atlanta. And there's nothing wrong with that, if that's your thing, then come to LA. But, LA is more global and has, people from everywhere live in LA.
It's more serious out there too. Like, you can kind of pretend here.
Right.
LA is
you in it or not? Or not.
Yeah, exactly. Or not.
Because them taxes ain't no joke. Exactly. You pull up to that Ralph's and a bottle of water be like $3. And you're like, but it says $1.29.
In the boondocks and the cost of living in the city and all that. So
exactly.
It's a lot of stuff. You really can't pretend. So that's why
a
lot of people who are real serious about their career, they leave and go to LA because it's more serious out there. It's not too much pretending.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who moved out there.
Last question. So where do you see yourself as far as like in the music industry, TV and film, just entertainment in general?
Yeah.
Where do you want to see yourself?
I would like to see myself or my career kind of like J-Lo, where she sings, she acts, she dances, like a triple situation. I hate to use the word threat, but yes, but yeah, just venturing into all sorts of things, but music always being my number one love and priority for sure.
Definitely. So what I want you to do now, obviously, you gave your SoundCloud, I want you to give your Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, SoundCloud. I want people to be able to follow you, follow your music and be on the lookout for this EP that's coming out.
Cool. That's right. It's me, Billie Jeans, and you can find me on all social media with The Billie Jeans, TheBillieJeanz. That's me. Find me Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. IG, because I just said that. But yep, all that. SoundCloud, B Billie Jeans.
I love the gram.
And download The Long Way. Right now it's a free download, so bump that in the car and turn it.
You heard it. Well, look, I appreciate you spending some time with us today.
Thank you for having me. We're matching. We're
Green.
twinsies.
I can't paint you. You can't paint me. But definitely, man, we wish the best of luck.
Thank you.
Continue checking for your music. You know
Thank you.
Hopefully
Thanks for the love. Thank you.
So, Sneaky Q, beautiful Billie Jeans. Until next time, peace.
Peace.